Hey y'all, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. It's your girl, LaShondia Catrice. And y'all been through this before. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. Definitely comment, like this video if this is something that you feel is helpful to you. And if you are new here, hello. I am LaShondia Catrice. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I definitely appreciate it. So today, this video is going to be about target audience, okay? Because my previous video was about finding your niche. And so, to be honest with you, this is going to be a quick video simply because to find your target audience is not really a whole lot to it. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of people have come to me and asked me, how do I find my target audience? Because it is a big part of creating a business is finding your target audience, okay? And I went to Webster. And I looked it up and I just wanted to see what does it say about a target audience, okay? So I got my handy dandy notes right here, you know what I'm saying? Got my outline, baby, because we can stay on track, and I make sure I give you the most valuable information that I can give you that you can use so you can be able to move forward in your journey and, be able to find your target audience and sell your products, okay? So, but I will bring this to you, and that is if you stay to the end of this video, y'all, I have something that I would love to give to my folks, okay? For watching this video, and I really hope that it will be something that you all can use and, help you with your journey, okay? So, yeah, but I will definitely let y'all know once I get to the end of this video, okay? And I will have something very special for you guys, okay? So first, let's go back to Webster. Let's go to Webster, okay? So Webster, what it says, all right, is target audience refers to specific group of consumers most likely to want your product or service, and therefore the group of people who should see your ads or campaigns. Let me read that again. Let me make sure I read that right. Target audience refers to the specific group of consumers most likely to want your product or service, and therefore the group of people who should see your ads, campaigns. Target audience may be dictated by age, gender, income, location, interest. Okay? So, that's good. All right? You need that. So, when it comes to finding your target audience, you have to know who you want to sell your product to, who can actually benefit from your product. That's all a target audience is who can benefit from your product. Because you're not going to go and sell some stilettos, some heels, some women's shoes, you know what I'm saying, specifically in so you wouldn't necessarily go to an auto mechanic place selling high heel shoes, because 9 out of 10 mostly men is working in the mechanic. Now maybe they can use them to buy their wife some shoes, true, but you ain't just going to all of the auto mechanic places trying to sell some heels, some shoes. You're gonna go to a specific place where women hang out that's looking to buy shoes, because 9 out of 10, most men don't even know what type of shoes to even buy their women. You know what I'm saying? Or what type of shoes, so it doesn't make sense to go to an auto shop to sell some women's stilettos. So that's why you have to be specific about your group and who you want to sell your product to. Please understand that you are not selling the product. You are selling the solution. So always keep that in mind when you are selling your products, is that you're not just selling the product. You are solving a problem, because that's what we're all looking for as a consumer, on how can your problem be solved, okay? And this just, for instance, with we'll just talk about my hair, right? I got 4C hair, right? And it takes a lot for me to press it out and get it straight, okay? So when I go looking, just say for instance, for this hair, I'm looking for a Pacific hair. I'm looking for something that is yucky. Yucky hair. Yucky hair, 9 out of 10, is going to be for a Black American woman that has between 4C, I don't even know if it's a 4D out there, but like a 4C textured, curly, coily hair, okay? So that's just being specific on something that you are selling. So someone can't come to me selling me some silky Indian hair. It ain't gonna work for me because my hair is not gonna match. You see? So that's why you have to be specific about your audience and the things that, you know, that you are selling and know who you're selling to. When it comes to the message that you're sending out, and that message can be in an ad from Facebook, an ad from Instagram, or anywhere that you can actually start a campaign. You want to be able to specifically talk to these people and let them know what problem you can solve for them. And when you're doing that, you have to know some very specific things, because when you're in business, you want to be very intentional about who you selling to, because everybody's not going to pick up on what you're putting down. So that's why you have to be specific and you have to talk directly to these people on who it is. So you have to step outside of yourself and put yourself in their shoes and be able to understand what stresses they have, what interests they have, so you can be able to directly connect with them through a message, because they don't know you from the man in the moon, but you got to find them, and you have to build that relationship and build that trust with them. And with that comes with knowing specifically who you want to talk to. How do you identify your ideal customers? So you will identify your ideal customers with a couple of things. The first thing that how you will identify your ideal customer is going to be based on race. It's going to be based on their age. It's going to be based on their occupation. It's going to be based on their income, their marital status, their education, their hobbies. It goes on down. So basically the demographics of this person. So in business, we have a thing called an ideal customer. The ideal customer is just like your business avatar. This is the customer that's gonna, soon as you come out with your product, they're gonna buy like hotcakes. And they're gonna buy like hotcakes because you are solving a specific problem that they have, and they need you to help them out. Okay? So that's why it's very, very important that you know who you are targeting, because one thing when it comes to this business thing, baby, you can try to talk to everybody, but everybody don't want to listen because that's not their problem. So that's why you have to find specific people that has these problems, and you're going to hit every time. That's why they call it a target audience, because you're hitting the target and you talking directly to these people that's going to need your product. Just like me talking to you today, you needed to know how to find your target audience. And so that's why I am here today, to solve your problem, to answer your question. What is a target audience? And how important it is to find your target, okay? So that's my goal today, to help you understand how to find your target audience, okay? So So with the ideal customer, right? So you're building a persona. Like this persona has characteristics, and you really are breaking down everything about this person. And I will tell you a very, very good hack. I'm gonna put you on a gem. If you ain't heard this, I'm gonna be the first to tell you. Chat GPT AI is the best thing that has happened since sliced bread. Now, what I will tell you, it can definitely help you with your brainstorming, and it can definitely help you get the start of things, get it going. And I wanted to add that in here because when you go into Chat GPT, you can tell them the specifics of what your business do, what problem you solve, who you looking to target. You know what I'm saying? Whether your product is for men or is it for women? Is it for teenagers? Is it for some woman that's in her 40s? You can really put all of these details into ChatGPT and say, hey, create me a ideal customer. And you can get an idea of what an ideal customer is and what that looks like for your specific business, okay? So that's a gem I just threw out for you. So, baby, you catch it, you catch it. If you don't, baby, I don't know what to tell you. But this is something that people are using, and you can really use it to your advantage and advance and really get things going in your business. So with your persona, you gotta have a backstory. Like, okay, is Jasmine, is she married? Do she have kids? Who is her influencer? Like, who is the people that influence her on a daily? What do they do? You know, education and income is a big deal because I can't sell my product. My products range between $17 to $500. And if I'm trying to target people that's in college, I ain't really gonna make no sales. And the reason why I'm not gonna make any sales is simply because 9 out of 10, they got other priorities, and it's not buying a $500 course. So, because 9 out of 10, they working part-time because they in school. They don't have a lot of money. They may be still, living out of mama. They might not even have a job in college. You know what I'm saying? So, why would I target a college student for a $500 course, marketing course? You know what I'm saying? Now, you may be lucky. You may get lucky. But that's not my target. You know what I mean? Because unless I would lower my prices on my product, you know what I'm saying, to fit and tailor that particular ideal customer that's a college student. And that's just like if I did another example would be if I was selling hair products, right? So I'm selling hair products, and I'm trying to get a content creator that's just say she probably like, we'll say 13, 14, right? So I'm targeting a child basically because I have, like this product, but I can't really target this content creator that's a child because where's she gonna get the money from? She ain't got no job. So where's she gonna get the money from? So I can't just target the child. I have to target her adult mother that's between a certain specific age, just say from 25 to 35. That'll be my range, okay? That's who I'm gonna have to target because she's the one that's gonna be doing her hair and knows the type of hair she has to be able to buy the product and feel like it'll be a good product for this child. So you have to really think about it, who you're trying to, target. So I hope that makes sense. But those are like some examples. that I've, kind of, learned over the years, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know who you're targeting in the income, the education, all of that comes into play because it's important, because you have to make sure that the customer is going to be able to afford your product and be able to comprehend what you putting down, what your product is about, and making sure this is something that they need and they can use and it solve a problem for them. It's just like if I'm selling waist trainers, like why am I going and targeting basically like men on waist trainers? Like, men go to the gym and they work out too, but they 9 out of 10, they're not wearing waist trainers like a woman would wear a waist trainer. Like, we more be concerned more about the shape and the hourglass shape and stuff like that. Men, not so much. Some men, they do go buy waist trainers, but it's not a big group of men that's going to saying, hey, man, I'm about to go buy me a waist trainer today. No, that's not that. It ain't even their language. So, so that's why you have to really understand who it is that you're going after, okay? And so with your ideal customer, you have to give your customer, you have to build this avatar, and how you build your avatar is you have to give your avatar a name. You have to know their location. You need to know their age, and you need to give them a backstory. Give them a backstory of their life and how you see how they want to live their life and the journey that they want to go on. So you have to get in and get creative and brainstorm, who it is that this ideal person look like and who you see yourself selling your product to. So just keep in mind that it is very important, and you would definitely see a difference even if you already have an established business and you have not done this task. I recommend going back and doing this task and see what results you get from for coming up with an ideal customer for your business of who you want to sell to. And that's just another example that I want to give is it's just like selling like clothes in a boutique. Selling clothes in a boutique, you know what I'm saying? Like, depending on the type of clothes that you carry, because you may, because a 20-year-old is not going to wear the same thing that someone 40 is wearing. So, that's why you have to be specific on who you're targeting, because you may be targeting like these 20-year-old, but you selling something more like someone 40 would wear, and they come into your store, they're not going to buy it because that's not their style. You know what I mean? Like, more women, more older, are wanting to be a little more conservative, more covered up. And, and if this 20-year-old come in, like, baby, where's the bust down clothes at? Like, where's my short mini? Where's my short skirts, my dresses that is fitted, and, you know what I'm saying, and whatever. So it's not going to be the same. So I just want to use that as an example so you can kind of understand, like, depending on what you're selling, like, you really have to know who you're selling to and why, okay? That's just like, think about the ads that you see. Some ads you gonna scroll on past because it's not solving a problem for you. But once you actually see an ad that solves a problem for you, then you finna click on and you finna buy it because it's something that you need and it's solving a problem that you're looking for. Okay, am I going to sell to just only women? Am I going to sell to only men? Or am I going to sell to both? You know what I'm saying? Because you may have a product that's for both genders. So, but if that's the case, you have to be specific and you have to you have to write it down. So, you need to know how old they are because you want to make sure that your product fits within that age range. I mean, that's just like alcohol. Like, you can't sell alcohol to somebody under 18. Or I think it's 21, whatever the age limit is, but you can't sell nobody that's under 21. So you need to make sure that your product is within the age range of, who you looking to sell for, okay? Or who you looking to sell to. You need to know where they live. I would say a good example of this is I'm not finna sell a coat that is from New York. Like if I go to New York and I buy some coats, now them coats thick. Now New York, Chicago area, I'm not gonna go and get a coat that I need to be using, that someone need to be using in Detroit or New York and try to sell it to somebody in Alabama or Florida. The math don't math. That's why, you need to know who you marketing to, based on the specific location. What they do. You definitely want to know what the customer do, what job they have, okay? You need to know what's their hobbies. You need to know what their goals are. Like, what are they looking forward to in the future? Like, what are some things they want to tackle? You got to brainstorm this, and you got to be specific, okay? And the most important is, what do they need from you? What is it that this ideal customer need from you? For me, specifically, what my customer needs from me, they need authentic knowledge, information that they can use to be able to grow their business. That's what my ideal customer needs. So that's why you need to think about it. Like, what is it that my customer needs from me? And I feel the people that comes to me, they need information. They need information to get from point A to point B. This is all important because when you're creating these products, you want these products to be tailored around your customer, because once you got the products going, they're gonna come to you and buy every time, because you're gonna solve their problem every time. They know they can come to you, or if they know somebody that's having the same problem, they know they can come to you to get their problem solved. And so that's what's going to help you build your brand. That's what's going to help you build your content. And it's definitely going to help you tailor your product. These are just some 3 ways that I found that was helpful to me to find my target audience on social media. So for me, I'm going to be searching for people that creates ebooks, because I need to find, because I want to let them know that I have an easier way for you to be able to create your ebooks faster and without taking much of your time. I'm actually, like, if I'm on Instagram and I'm searching like ebooks, I'm searching digital products, I'm searching for passive income, I'm looking up busy moms, I'm looking up I'm just looking up like things that women do, like self-care. Like, we love self-care, we like makeup, we like traveling, so these are things that I'm searching, to kind of see, my, picking up on my ideal customer. Hashtags is going to be important. It's kind of like one of those topics that is like, whether you need hashtags or you don't need hashtags. And from my research on Instagram, you don't need a lot of hashtags, but you need some very specific hashtags that's based on your industry. And so that's going to be very important when you're posting your content, to make sure you have those specific hashtags. For instance, for me, my specific hashtags are normally like passive income, 9-to-5 women, and just say digital products. Because when somebody look up digital products, they gonna come across my page at some point. So so just be very specific on your hashtags. The next one is your competitors. So you definitely want to research your competitors. Not saying that you need to copy your competitors. your competitors, you don't have to copy them, but you just need to, you can always get ideas and inspiration from your competitors, and also see who they following, who following them, who, or you can get an idea of who these people are. And so you can be able to go about, setting up your content in your ads, if that's something that you're looking forward to doing. So yeah, so those just a couple of things that I wanted to go over. And that's just simply because, finding your target audience is very simple, it's easy, just very straight to the point. It's just all about just being intentional about who you want to sell your product to, and can you solve their problem. So that's just pretty much it. So I really hope that this video really help you, and if it does, like, let me know in the comments. I look forward to your feedback. If you have any questions, I definitely get back in a timely manner. I do have certain days that I get on and check my messages on YouTube, and also have a specific time frame where I actually go in and check all my emails. So I may not get to you that same day, but trust me, I will get to you as soon as I can, because I get plenty. I get plenty of messages, and I have to kind of sort through and, read it. And because I definitely want to give each and everyone that sends me a message my undivided attention, and make sure I'm giving them good information. And so for those that have stayed to the end of this video, and I really hope that this is a short video, because I really tried, but I be talking, child. But yeah, so I have a target audience book. So let me show y'all. Hold on, with my tablet. Give me a second. So I created an ebook that is going to be free. So how you will get this ebook for free is you just need to I will leave my email in the description, and all you have to do is email me, I need the target audience ebook, okay? And so and I will send it directly to you free of charge for watching this video, okay? So with this, let me bring it up. All right, so this is right here. Actually, let me take this off of this. All right, so this here is you can't sell to everyone, baby. All right, this is the target audience 101. And so with this, I will send this to you, and pretty much it goes over how to find your target audience, how to brainstorm, the questions you need to be answering to be able to get your ideal target audience. And then I also have some, I have an example here of what it looks like, and then you can fill your own out. And I have a note page as well. So, so yeah, so anybody watch this video and you shoot me an email, I'll send it directly to you free, just to, help you guys move forward in your journey. So definitely really hope that this video has helped you, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and definitely hope you enjoy the rest of your day. So till next time, peace. I don't really know how long now.